put it to use and verify you know what you're doing. So the only qualification I don't have for what they call a surface warfare person is my engineer of the watch. Other than that, I can do just about anything.
Now, what's that?
Engineer of the watch means you're in charge of the engine room of the ship, where I'm more navigation. I didn't really get down there. I basically ran out of time. In the first 5 years in the Navy, I just took it as a job, J-O-B, and then I decided this is something I want to do the rest of my life. So I became serious, and like I said, the only qualification I don't have is the engineer of the watch, and they're in charge of the engine room. So,
did you ever see yourself going this far in the Navy before you started, when you were thinking about it?
well, everybody, yeah, when they get out of, everybody gets out of recruit training command, the politically correct word. Everybody says, I'm going to do 20, I'm going to do 20. You know, be a lifer. That's what we call it. But after they get to the first command, oh man, I got to get up every day. I can't call in sick. You know, I went when I was 21. So that was a big culture shock. Oh, can't call in. Had too many beers last night. I ain't coming in. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So after I went to Italy, that's when I realized that I was doing this for life. So, and thank God I did. The medical and dental that I received from my family, I'd live in a cardboard box right now because I'd never be able to afford the medical expenses that my daughter's been through and my wife. And thank God I did retire, because now I have that the rest of my life. So that's good.
Can any Navy stand up to the American Navy of today?
Any Navy. There aren't too many Navies left. The only real threat that the Navy has this day and age is more just like what we're going through now, terrorist attacks. No, but to answer that, the technology that the ships have now, hands down, we have, that's why we're drawing down on how many ships we have. Mm-hmm. There's no way no Navy could stand up to the United States Navy.
Do you think in 2006 that the military is over-glamorized?
Over-glamorized. The military in a whole, I don't think it shows enough of it. You know, it's unfortunately, being part of recruiting, like I said, I did a total of 2 different tours for recruiting. The majority of the people that join the military are people of either grandsons of people that were veterans, or their dad was a veteran, or their mom. Very few people go the other way. Nobody's been in the military in my family. It's because of those people. They show, hey, this is what you need to do for yourself. You need to be able to, put it this way. You're going through college right now, right? How much money are you going to owe for college loans?
Oh, like 60 grand.
60 grand is a lot of money, right? Very few people are going to get out and make 60 grand their first year out. They'd be happy if they're making $30,000 a year, all right? You don't have any job experience. You may have a little bit, but you don't have that much job experience, especially in the job that you're doing. You very slim to none. You did that job, all right? Well, you look to the want ads. What do they say? 5 years experience. Well, now guess what? I got to pay my loan. Don't want to go in default, all right? Because then you won't be able to have good credit. And when they do a credit, especially this day and age with I'm not going to say that. This day and age, everybody wants to have security clearance, all right? In certain jobs, because that's where the big money is. You're talking global war on terrorism. No matter where you go, it's there. If you are delinquent on $60,000, you're not going to get a job. You know, now where if you were in the military, right? Well, you have job experience, ethics, discipline, and the big thing, they knew you were drug free. And guess what? You could have school all paid for you. And just for everybody that's out there, all the branches have a college loan repayment program.
A little bit of a sales pitch there.
Hey, let's join the world, you know, see the world. At least you can in the Navy.
So you believe the Navy's the best branch of the military, or how do you feel about the other branches?
All the branches are good. It all depends on what you're looking for, all right? My nephew is a Green Beret. Unfortunately, he didn't qualify for the Navy. When back in the day when he wanted to join, he got out of the Army, and after 9/11, I called him. I says, I already called the recruiting office, get your butt down there. So he went down, and he went back in, and he went through Ranger School first, and then Green Berets. So I know quite a bit about the Army. My cousin retired from the Marine Corps, I want to say 2 years ago this September. So I know a little bit about the Marine Corps. And my uncles were in the Air Force, so I know a little bit about that. But being a recruiter, you have to know certain things about different branches anyway. I would have to say I believe the Army is a great service. The Marine Corps is a great service, and the Air Force and the Coast Guard. Through past experience and knowledge that I've gained, the Navy, in my opinion, of course, is the best service. There's only 80 jobs that the Navy has. You look at another service, Army, 212 jobs plus, okay? Well, the Navy's only got 80 jobs. But we do everything everybody else does except drive tanks. Nobody does everything that we do. So what's it mean to the individual that's looking into a service? Well, 80 jobs, 200, they do everything everybody else does except drive tanks. You get more cross-training, more knowledge. Makes you more marketable when you go to get out. Travel, oh my goodness. Romania, Bulgaria, Odessa, all the Greek, a ton of Greek islands, all over the Caribbean, all over the United States. I'd go broke trying to go to the places I've been to. And just, you know, you go in there, it's not like, oh, you gotta stay on the ship, you can, what we call binocular liberty, just look. No, you go out and meet the culture and the people. And we have college professors that come out on ships and teach college courses. You know, granted, it's not gonna be your major, but it's all the filler courses. English lit, you know, whatever it may be. So my own personal opinion, the Navy has, hands down, is #1. But it also depends on what the individual wants.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Good luck in your class.